Silvia, welcome to Amiga Entrepreneurship podcast. I'm excited that you're here. And for for amigas across the world that don't know Silvia is a digital creator. She is a mom. She's in the beauty, wellness, fashion industries. And she is the founder of the Glam Collective and the co-founder of the duo Sculpt. And I'm so excited that she's here. She happens to be my cousin. And of course, I need to get her to be here on Amiga Entrepreneurship because obvio, obvio, welcome, Silvia, to Amiga Entrepreneurship podcast.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it. I feel so special.
Oh, well, that's because you are my love. I'm excited, amigas, to have her here because I've been watching her. I've been observing her since, I mean, she was a little girl, obviously. I actually carried her in my arms. She's very young, vivacious, very talented, and she's got a lot of knowledge in the beauty and wellness space. And so I'm here to share with you how amazing Silvia is. And for those of you out there who are interested to know more about her, we'll share in the notes all of her details on how you can get a hold of her and get a hold of any of the businesses she's running. So Silvia, obviously, I know you since you were a baby. And I know that I took a very different path than you. You took a very creative path, and I went into the logic. I became a lawyer and did all the things. But as I'm finding myself now, and as I say, my 2.0 life, I'm doing all this other creative things, and I'm thinking, who better than to bring Silvia onto the platform to talk about everything creativity? So Silvia, how did this all begin? I mean, you went to school, obviously native Angelina, obviously Mexican American, but how did this creative component in your life happen? Take us from step one.
Honestly, I think since always, I never was a person like that'd be like, oh, school, this and that. Like it wasn't my jam. And like even when I talk to people, they're like, I love school and this and that. I wish I was that person, but like I just love being on the creative side. Like, and since I was little, it was never, I wanted to do something else. Like I've always wanted to do hair since I can't remember. My family always tells me, like my grandma always says, like I always wanted to do hair since I was little, and I think that's why I never thought of anything else.
Right.
So I've never. That's what I've always known, to be creative.
Yeah. And so did you go to cosmetology school?
Yes, I went to cosmetology school when I was 20, and then right after
Okay.
that, I did hair, and I've been doing hair for 13 years. And I love it.
That's, yeah.
I love, like, I always say, like, I love my job. I think everybody should love their job. Like, if you don't love your job, what are you doing?
Yeah, what do you, yeah, like really, really. No, and here's the thing, what I know is that when you do love what you do, the money flows very
Yeah,
easily.
yeah.
It's just, there's not really any hardness to it.
Hmm.
It's more of like flow, ease, because things start, just the universe conspires to make the best out of what you're doing. So,
Exactly.
Sylvia, okay, so you went to cosmetology school and then you worked for somebody? How did
Yes,
you
I
start?
did work. I did work for somebody. I always knew I wanted to open my own place, but like with anything, you need to have experience. Like,
Right.
and when you go to school, like they just teach you the basics, and that's with any job. Like yeah, you could go to school, but you still need to, learn a little bit more. So I worked for like I was an assistant, and then I worked for a salon, and then after that I'm like, okay, it's time for me to do my own thing. So then I got like a solo salon, like it's a little studio. You ever seen those? They're like cute little
Yeah.
studios. And
Right.
then
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah.
if I could do this, I could do something bigger. So
Yes.
then that's when I opened up a salon, and it was a tiny little spot. Like it was, I want to say we had three chairs and stuff like that. And then after that, there was a space next door to me that was vacant, and I had told myself, if the space is open till this month, I'm gonna take it. It's mine. It's a sign that it's gonna be mine. And that month came, and I'm like, okay, it's mine. So and then I expanded my salon, and then I was like, I want something bigger, and like then that's where I am now, and it's like a bigger spot, and everything is. I always say like everything I want always happens,
Yeah,
and
well, it's true.
and I always say that like literally everything that I want is mine, and you just kind of have to like say it into existence or whatever. Give yourself like dates and stuff like that. And that's how I've done everything. Like I said, when I told myself if this is empty till this time, it's mine.
Right. You
And
have,
my new location that I have now, I remember I had viewed it. They had told me that, oh, it's already under contract or whatever, and I was like, no, it's mine. And I was like, that's so weird. Nobody has moved. Let me call them up. And they're like, oh, we were just gonna contact you. It fell through. And I was like, you see, it was mine.
it was yours from the beginning. So is this the Glam Collective?
Yes, this is the Glam Collective.
Okay, so describe for us the Glam Collective. Do you have several beauticians there, or how does it all go?
Okay, so at the Glam Collective, I have like hairstylist, and now I have nail techs and a waxer. And most of them are booth rentals, and then I have girls working on commission too.
Oh, there was a point in my life where I thought I was going to do nails, like do
Mm-hmm.
manicures. And this is right before COVID hit, I think. Thank God I didn't do it because that would have been a serious setback. But at that time we were researching, and how did you determine to do booth rentals and then also have individual contractors in there? I think this is what I'm learning.
Yes.
Like
Okay.
that's
Yes.
like that whole financial component. Like, how do you even decide that?
Okay, booth renters is just easy. You're basically a landlord. So, for me, it had worked out because it's like I don't have to worry about what they're doing too much and stuff like that. So it's just kind of money coming in, like, you know what I mean? But I realized with that, there's a cap, you know? So it's not gonna change, but it's consistent. And
Yeah.
for the longest time, I liked that consistency. And since I was working behind the chair, it didn't bother me because I was working behind the chair, and I had that coming in. I had my booth renters pay, so it was good. But then now that I decided to open up another business, I was like, I can't be so much behind the chair because I need, more coming in. So then that's why I decided to have a commission stylist. That way, that kind of adds a little bit more to that. That way I could
So,
free up my time behind the chair so I could open up dual scope.
and actually, I mean, it really incentivizes them to work,
Yeah,
because now they're on commission. So if they don't do anything, then they don't get paid,
yeah,
right?
yeah. And the good thing that I have built my salon up to the point that it's like a lot of people are calling in and stuff like that. So for them, especially if they're starting off, if they're new to the area, they want to be in a place where clients are coming.
Yeah.
And my salon around the area is a known salon. So they don't really have to work for their clients because I'm giving it to them. So it's a win-win for everybody.
Yes. Oh my goodness, that's wonderful. So it's a known salon. It's kind of like your neighborhood salon, right?
Yeah.
It's like your neighborhood salon. So everyone from Bellflower, is this where it's
Yes.
located, right?
Yes,
Okay.
it's
So
very
it's
beautiful.
really well known. Now, so you expanded your space,
Hmm.
and you've been working, and you have now commission stylists and here, and you run your booths. How did you decide to jump into a different venture? Walk us through that, because from hair to health is a bit
It's so
different. Even
different.
like how
You know
like
what?
how do you even start the conversation?
it's so funny because like if you were to tell me this like 2 years ago, I'd be like, what the hell?
Yes, yes.
It started through a new passion, honestly. Like hair was always a big passion of mine. I think that was my biggest success because I loved it. And now with Duo, it's another passion of mine and it's turning into a success because how much I love it. I feel like, you know how I was telling you earlier, if you don't love your job, then what are you doing? You know, like
Right.
I wake up and I'm at work and I'm like, dude, this is so cool. Like, you know,
Yeah.
and then the more energy and the more the vibe. And a lot of people always say, like, I love coming here because of the vibe. I'm like, because we're having fun. We're like, I don't, like, have you ever gone somewhere and everybody's like, and you feel that vibe?
Yeah.
So it's all about that. So Duo, that's how it started because it was something new that I like. I had recently lost a lot of weight and I always hated working out and I found Pilates and I was like, this is something that I've actually stuck to and I've been going consistently and stuff like that. And I've noticed that there's nothing around my area. Like I have to go
Mm.
to Orange County or like downtown LA, like all the cool spots. I'm like, there's nothing around here. Like, why? You know? And then I wanted to bring something also to like the Latina community because like, you know, like something fun. I want to listen to like, you know, music that I would listen to, like and stuff like that. And everybody that I spoke to, they're like, oh, I wish I could go, or it seems so fun, but it's just very far. So I was like, I want to bring
Hmm.
her to Bellflower too, and I love it. I'm so and I've got a lot of. I would talk to my clients, and they're like, "You're looking so good." I was like, "Girl, Pilates," and they're like, you know, so they see that, and then I've gotten them to go, and then now I'm gonna bring it here closer.
Okay, so let's. You have a co-founder, so that's Raquel.
Yes,
Your
that's my sister.
sister,
Yes.
my cousin too. So how? Okay, so you have this idea. You're like, okay, wow. Now I got to look for a space. How walk us through that process because I think a lot of women that listen to this podcast are
Hmm.
either entrepreneurs or wanting to open up their own businesses. So if you could share that with us.
Well, since when I came up with this idea, um, I went to my sister and I was like, you want to be a part of it because I already have my salon and I don't I feel like sometimes it's hard to do a lot of things and I you need help, you know, and it's okay to ask for help. And I told her like I can't do this by myself because I don't want to let go of my salon or have my salon like, you know, kind of like, you know, you need somebody there as well, and I can't be at two places at once. So I told her like, be a part, like let's be a part of this, and I would show her, and she started like, you know what, let's do it. And I know, you know how I say when I want something, I always do, and I said I want it in Bellflower, like this is the spot where I want it.
Right.
We had so many hard times looking for a spot. You don't even know. We three, four places we were gonna sign contracts, and the city didn't allow us, and this and that. But even my sister, she's like, Sylvia, like let's just go to another city. I'm like, no, it has to be like, but we're struggling to find a location, this and that. Like, I was like, no, it has to be here. In my head, it's here, and it's gonna be here. It took us, I want to say, like 6 months to find a location.
Okay.
And you know, but it worked out because it's an amazing location. Like now that I look back at the other places, I'm like, what were we even thinking about? You know, like it's a great location, and it was kind of hard to get into that, but seeking help is the best thing to do, for sure.
Okay, so seeking help. Do you mean financial help or okay, you had your physical help with Raquel, but you also, I mean, you're not an instructor and you
No.
haven't gone through that process like you did with
Yes.
in cosmetology. So,
Yes, and that was another thing. So I got more help on that. We do have a manager that she is an instructor, and so she's helping us on our end. And I am taking my instructor training. even though like I don't think instructing is like for me, or who
For
knows,
you?
maybe it
No.
is. I don't know, but I am taking it because it is a couple steps. Um, but I wanted to take it because I want to learn the back end of it. I feel like for a business, you have to kind of learn everything. Even though I'm not going
Yeah.
to be an instructor, I want to know what to look for, or and in an instructor. I've only been
Right.
on the like receiving end as a client, but I want to look at the other side as well.
Right. You pretty much have to be a jack of all trades when you become
Mm-hmm.
an entrepreneur, right? Like you got
Mm-hmm.
to be there. Like if it's a restaurant and you're missing a chef, you got to know
Not
how
to
to
like,
go into the kitchen and just
mm-hmm.
go and get it done. Yes. And this is great because this is how in our lifetime we grew up with this entrepreneur spirit with our
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
parents, and seeing them was a great way for you to, okay, I see, I need to know how to do this from
Mm-hmm.
the front to the end.
Mm-hmm.
So awesome. I'm really proud of you. Now, tell us, okay, so you rented this space. How big is your space? How many square feet?
It's shy of like I want to say like 1,200 square feet.
Oh,
Shy of the 200. It's pretty big. Yeah,
it's really big space.
yes.
So, do you have the Pilates machine, or this is just straight
Ours
up
is
mat?
gonna be heated mat. So it's gonna be like a heated mat sculpt. So there is no machines in this one. But if you guys haven't done a mat workout, it's you do. I see you do them. Like
Yeah.
yeah, it's a great work.
Yeah, they're very intense, very intense.
Hmm.
Oh God. Okay. So this is awesome. So now do you have many instructors teaching? How's your schedule look?
So we're gonna have a couple instructors teach. There's gonna be like a morning block and a night block. So there's gonna be like 4 classes in the morning, and then there's gonna be like a closed space, and then the evening classes as well. And
Okay.
you know what's great? Like even though we're not like officially open, we already have so many girls that like want to work with us and stuff like that. So it's great. We've been doing pop-ups to kind of like get people knowing about us, and everything has been working out so amazingly.
Yes, I've been noticing on your Instagram. I'm like, ah, mira nomás. Okay,
Hmm.
get it,
Hmm.
girl.
Do it,
So
lady.
do a lady. Yes, do a lady. So now, okay, so when is your next pop up? Because I believe this episode is probably dropping next week. So what could amigas look forward to?
Our next, we just actually announced a teaser of it. It's going to be October 5th. And
Okay.
what's going to be amazing about this is going to be we want to make it co-ed, because I feel like a lot of people are like, oh, Pilates is just for girls. And no, it's for everybody. And we are going to like have a great event. We're actually collaborating with, I train with my personal trainer at this gym in Downey. It's called Core X, and they were so nice to be like, hey, if you ever want to do a pop up here, like do it. Like you've been our client for so long, we want to help you out, kind of thing. And since our space isn't ready yet, since we're doing construction, we're like, oh my god, that's amazing. I'm sorry. The train, hopefully.
Oh yeah, choo choo.
Um, but that's gonna be October 5th, and we're so excited because it's gonna be like a co-ed event. We're gonna make it big, but there's gonna be so much vendors and stuff like that. So I'm really excited for that. So hopefully, if you guys are in the area, and check it out. It's gonna be really fun.
And this is also in Bellflower that's taking
This is
place.
in Downey. This one's in
Oh,
Downey.
okay, in Tony.
It's
Okay,
the next
so
city over.
yeah, oh yeah, no, I mean it's all with Southeast Los
Hmm.
Angeles.
Hmm.
Yeah, awesome. Okay, and then so when is construction going to be done? Well, you never know with the government, but what
Well,
is your
if
target
it was,
date?
everybody tells me like, when are you? If it was for us, we would have been open months ago.
Yes, yes.
Honestly, it's just we're hoping end of November. Like that's kind of like, but it all depends on the city, with all the inspections and everything like that. But hopefully by the end of November, duos open and you guys could come. You have to come and like
Oh, absolutely. I'll be there with bells on. And what's really cool is that Sylvia and I have been having a discussion about collaborating with
Yes, I'm
her
so
dual
excited for that. Yeah.
sculpt and doing what I my live vision process, which is an alternative version for a vision board. This is more it's more mindset with a lot of writing,
Hmm.
and I'm really excited, and we're hoping in December. So by then, cross fingers, the studio will be open, right?
Yes, it will be.
Yes.
It will be. We know it will.
Yes, yes, because you've been speaking everything to existence. So yes, it's done. It's
And that's
already
why I
done.
want to do this event because that's literally what I do all the time. Like, if you really like, if you know it's for you, just speak it, say it. I always have like my affirmations and stuff like that, and it. Some people are like, but I'm like, it's true. It's so true.
You're like I'm a living testimony of it all,
Yes,
right?
hmm
Yes. Okay. So what's next after? Okay. So let's say dual sculpt is an amazing thing. It's happening. What is your vision? Your forward vision? Is it multiple dual sculpts, or where
Yes.
does your heart land?
I like that's our big thing. Hopefully, like another location or a bigger location, and have like maybe a reformer room and a mat room. Like
Yeah.
that's our goal. Yeah.
Yes. Of course it will be. You're gonna be like the next Soul Cycle. Like the next core power
Better, not
and
just
better,
kidding.
better, way better. Latina power.
Latina soul
Yes.
cycle.
Exactly. So I'm excited for you, and I wish you all the blessings,
Oh, thank
and
you.
I really wanted to make sure that you tell us one or two tips on how an amiga can handle her shit.
I think my tip number one would be like who you surround with, like who
Mm.
to like ask for help. I like your people that you're around with is the best thing. Like positive people, hardworking people, and that's gonna be my number one tip. And I guess another thing, just be positive. Like how we were saying, speak it to existence. Anything you want to do will happen. You just have to believe in it.
Yes. Oh my God. Does Theo and your and your mom think like, oh, está loca? Do they
All
ever
the
say
time.
anything?
All the time.
Which is it's interesting because I think it's the same thing. They
Uh-huh.
just don't know. They don't have the verbiage to
Yes.
say it,
My
right?
dad always tells me, tú quieres hacer todo, tú quieres todo. I'm like, yeah.
¿Y por qué no? ¿Y por qué
Yeah.
no? ¿Y por qué no? And it's
Like,
true. I mean, really, I we've been provided so well
hmm
that, and they've done so much for us.
hmm
Who are we not to be what we want
Exactly.
to be? Who are we not?
Exactly. I always say this all the time. Like, I'm so lucky to have a dad like how I have, and it would be a disgrace not to do more. You
Yes.
know, like,
Yes. Leave a legacy, the Tapia legacy in beauty,
yes,
in wellness, in
and
mindset,
everything.
it and
Uh-huh.
everything. Have the
Uh-huh.
Tapia mark everywhere.
Everywhere. Yes.
And then your logo appear on on the Tapia trucks, right? I mean, like a collaboration. We can feed you. We can feed you, and then we can actually
Work it out.
help
Work.
work it out to
Uh-huh.
lose the weight.
Yeah. We can
So
do it
Sylvia,
all.
so before we leave, is there anything you'd love to share here on the podcast that we haven't talked about?
Just I feel like I guess the best thing you could do just be positive, you guys. That's literally it.
Yeah.
Do anything you could like you want to do, you could do it. Nomás échale ganas.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. Nomás échale ganas.
Échale
At
ganas.
everything.
Anything is
And everything.
possible. Just do it.
Everything is, yeah, you can manifest everything on the planet, whatever it
Mhm.
is. And knowing that you are fully supported,
Mhm.
and through that is anything is possible for sure.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much, Sylvia, for being
Thank
here
you.
on
Thank you
Amiga
for
Handle
having
Your
me.
Shit podcast. Yes, and I look forward to the collaboration that is happening in the future. So,
I'm so
amigas out
excited
there,
for that. Yes.
yes. So I'm gonna post on the show notes where you can find Silvia, and I will definitely be sharing more information as it starts confirming that we will have a collaboration in mind, and we'll see you in Bellflower, amigas.
Yes, guys.
Yay! Thank you so much for being here on
Thank
Amiga
you
Hand
so
Your Shit
much.
podcast, Silvia. Thank you.
Thank you, Jackie. Bye, guys.
Bye.